Hey, this is Darren Sawyer with SoCal Balloons, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a couple of my favorite things. So today we're going to learn this anglerfish design, and my class is called Balloon Challenges Hard Requests Made Easy, because I've gotten requests for anglerfish and all types of crazy like vacuum cleaner and crazy designs that I didn't know how to make at first, and so I just kind of figured it out. Anglerfish are normally at the bottom of the ocean, and they're really popular from that movie Finding Nemo.
Swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Good feelings gone.
Anglerfish have natural bioluminescence, and that's why we're making it glow and a little bit of bling. An anatomically correct anglerfish is normally brown, but we're making balloons and we're gonna make them fun, so we're gonna make them a variety of colors just to have some extra fun. And at the end of the day, kids don't really care. They just want a fun balloon, and I think an anglerfish is kind of a scary yet fun balloon design that they can enjoy. I have two variations of the anglerfish design. This one has a 260 with no stick for the antenna, and it has glowing eyes. This one has a balloon stick in there for the antenna, and the eyes aren't glowing, and then you can make some variations to the tail and the top fin there. But I think this is a great balloon for like the kid that's just really into marine biology, and they're just kind of interesting and they want something that they didn't think you can make. I think these designs are kind of scary, but yet like super cute at the same time. So let's dive into the design. We're actually gonna need 3 balloon colors of your choice. You might only need 2, but I have an extra one just in case it doesn't reach the end, and then you can add it later. Then you're gonna need a white 260 for the teeth and the antenna, and you might use another 260 to make the antenna a little bit longer. And lastly, you're gonna need a round for the eyes. I kind of went a little fancy and put a white round inside of a clear round, and then you can split both for the eyes. But if that's a little tough to do, you can actually blow up 2 of these, tie them together, and then make that the eyes. So first we're gonna start with a pinch twist. And then you're gonna make a bubble here, about this long, about 5 fingers. Make another pinch twist, make it a little smaller, and then go down, back to the first pinch twist. Then with this balloon, you're gonna make a bubble about this long, make a pinch twist, and then a loop twist, and this is gonna be the fin. So you'll see, this first part was starting here, going up, pinch twist there, back down, and now we're gonna make this triangle shape with these fins on the side. I'll show you what I mean. So then we're going to make a bubble going across, like that big, make a pinch twist, then a loop twist, and it creates 2 equal fins like that. Then we're going to make another bubble that's about the same length as this one, and we're gonna wrap these fins like that. So you should have something like this. You turn down the fins like this. And then our first balloon is done. We're gonna add to it with the second balloon here. And so with the second balloon, we're gonna make the jaw. And you'll notice they have a big underbite, so we're gonna start with the top jaw and then move on to the bottom one. Give your balloon a squeeze and a stretch, and we're going to make the top jaw. So make it about 5 fingers. You don't wanna make it too big. The top jaw has to be smaller than the bottom jaw. So whatever size bubble you make the top jaw, we're gonna make the bottom jaw a little longer. And so we're gonna make that bubble there, and then we're gonna make the bottom jaw come out. And you wanna make this bubble just a tad bit longer like that. And so then, after you make it a tad bit longer, you're gonna mirror it on the other side, and you're gonna wrap it into this pinch twist right here. And then you're gonna mirror the top jaw with this bubble, and you're gonna mirror that together and twist it into the knot that we made in the beginning. The knot, the beginning of the balloon, this stick. And once those are knotted together, equal, then you're just gonna kind of wrap it around a few times, let it relax in there. Next, you're gonna take the rest of the balloon and wrap it into this pinch twist on top. Give it a stretch a little bit. And so you can kind of see the fish taking shape. Wrap it into the top like so. And then now we're gonna make a flat weave. And this is what I was talking about. If you don't have any balloon extra, then you can add another one. But basically, if you needed to do it with 2 balloons, you really could just kind of stretch this balloon out. But in the meantime, we're just gonna break this one off and wrap it in. And then with your third balloon, sorry, you're gonna wrap it into this pinch twist. So now you should have something like this. All right, and now we're gonna create another layer of like a flat weave. And so for the flat weave, I like to make the second bubble quite a bit smaller than the first. So this is the start of the flat weave. So we already did this one in the beginning, and then we're gonna continue the flat weave with the other balloons here. So you see we are continuing the flat weave, and then the balloons are gonna swap places. So you see what I mean here. We're gonna take this long balloon, the third balloon we used, and we're gonna twist it in. We're gonna twist the loop for the top of the fin there. And what you can do to make it stay is take your other balloon and wrap it around like that. Then we're gonna continue the flat weave like that. And you're gonna rotate this around like a traditional flat weave. Okay, now that we have the body like so, we're going to add another bubble here for the tail, and you could add 2 little pinch twists to secure the tail. And then with the other balloon that's coming off the flat weave, we're going to wrap this into the pinch twist. We have that. And so you could add 2 little fins here. Looking at pictures of anglerfish, they only have like 1, and you can make it like a little triangle if you wanted to. So we only need 1 of these, so we're gonna break one of these off. You can wrap it in, or you can tie it in. Tying it in is better. And now we're going to make a triangle for the back fin. Wrap it in like this. And then now we don't need the rest of this balloon, so we'll break that one off as well. So now you see we have this kind of shape here. I like to kind of manipulate it, maneuver it down, and pull this down to kind of get that anglerfish shape. Manipulate that fin like that. So now we have this, and we're gonna add teeth. So grab your white balloon, and we're gonna wrap the nozzle of the white into the side of the fin like this. And then I like to make my bubbles a little bit small, so you can do 4 bubbles. And then you do 4 bubbles. And you kind of want to hold it in place because you're going to wrap it into this nose part of the fish there. Pull this all the way through. And there's no pinch twist to lock it into, so that's why we're pulling the balloon all the way through. And then we're going to do... Oh, I definitely blew this balloon up way too much. You don't want to blow your balloon up this much. Now you're going to lock the other 4 teeth, 4 bubbles into the other pinch twist. And then you're going to do the same thing for the bottom jaw. So for me, if you did what I did and you blew up your balloon a little too much, you can push the air to the end pop it, deflate it to give yourself room to make the rest of those bubbles. Four more. And there we have our big ugly teeth for our big ugly fish. Then we're gonna break the rest off and wrap it in. Just like that. So now we have that. And so we're gonna add some eyes and an antenna here. So to add an antenna, you can blow up a balloon about this much. And then what I like to do is break the rest of it off. And you kind of want to think about how long you want your antenna to be. You could just completely deflate this section, have a little bubble here, and wrap it into the top. However, I don't think it holds as well. So we're going to have enough air. So imagine this bubble's split, and then the rest of this bubble is in here. So it's going to be split like this. So have it here, hold it, give it a squeeze, blow it into the top. If you don't know how to do that, I'll give you a quick little tutorial. So basically, we're going to hold this with our thumb and our pointer finger. You don't want to squeeze the tube too hard. You just want to support it with your hand. So then you're going to cover the rest of the balloon. So then when you squeeze it down, it shoots to the top. Squeeze it down and hold and support, and then it'll just go right to the top. And it feels like it's going to pop, but as long as the air has somewhere to go, it's not going to pop on you. Now we're going to attach this top piece into this pinch twist. And wrap it in, tuck it in behind the pinch twist there. And then with this, I like to hold the tube here so it cuts off the air, and then you kind of manipulate and push and squeeze the bubble so it points forward like that. And then you have the little lure that it has on its head. Last but not least, we're going to take this bubble here and you can split it. If you're not comfortable splitting a double stuffed bubble, then you could make two of these and make them a little smaller, tie them together, and then put that as the eyes. So here we're gonna manipulate and squeeze it. You wanna make these kind of even. They don't have to be super even. You can see mine aren't that even, but we're gonna take this twisted bubble and we're gonna push it in between the eyes, give it a couple more twists around. And you want to set them in there, and they just sit in there like that. And so now we have our scary anglerfish. Normally they're brown, however, we are going to just make it a fun color for the kids. So I got asked to do this balloon a while back, and then wanted a purple anglerfish, and I was like, how the heck am I going to make this? So I made a version that I was not super happy with, but they loved it, and then I came up with another design, and I kept workshopping it and workshopping. So I'm happy with this design. It kind of has this round nature, and then obviously this big, super big jaw here. And another thing that I forgot to tell you is that you can push this bubble back like this and really get that jaw like protruding out like that. So now we have our scary anglerfish. So now we're done with our anglerfish. If you made an anglerfish like this, please send me some pictures. I'd love to see your design, and thanks for following along. All right, for a bonus section, I'm gonna show you how to make the eyes glow and how to make the lure glow. So if you're not familiar with these little LED lights, you can get them on Amazon. They're not too expensive. I think they're really cheap actually. So you pull out the tab and it starts to glow. So you wanna pull out the tab of one, make it glow, and then if you don't have a way to get the LED light inside of the balloon, you can use these. This is made for castrating animals, but it's great for opening up balloons and putting things in balloons. And so you pull it open with one of these and put the LED light inside of the balloon just like that. Really simple, very easy. Pull it out And now you have that. If you don't have one of those fancy tools, then you can pull the balloon open with your hands. Maybe a friend can do it. And pull the tab out of the LED light. And just pull it open, hold it like this, kind of work it in there. And then once it's in there, you can blow it up and it'll be in there. It'll be fine. Another way to get an LED light inside of a balloon is to blow up your balloon first. It doesn't matter how much. Take your LED light, put it inside your balloon, push it in. It's kind of on the tip of my finger in there, see? Then we're going to hold the LED light with your other hand, and as you're holding it, you're gonna take your pointer finger and you're gonna hook it and pull, and then now the LED light is in the balloon, loose, see that? And your finger is the only thing holding the air inside. So with this method, you might get a piece of 260 on the light, but it's okay because it's still glowing. If you are a perfectionist like me, you're gonna try to pull the piece of 260 off the LED light inside the balloon. So then you're gonna pull your finger out and you're gonna push the light down to the bottom like that. And then you're gonna twist off a small bubble for the lower section. Then you're gonna start a knot. I like to trim it with the balloon cutter. And then you have a little lure like that. For the rest of this lure, it's pretty simple here. So we're gonna tie this to the end of a balloon like so. Pick the green one. I picked a green one. And then once you have it tied, we're gonna cut off these ends super short with our balloon cutter like that. Don't need them. And then you'll see here, we added a balloon stick to the end of our balloon, and it's not the full length of the stick. I probably used about 2/3 of it. And so with 2/3 of the stick, you can take your balloon cutter and actually cut the balloon stick with the balloon cutter. And then with this, you're gonna slightly bend it, give it a little bit of character. And then once you bend it, we're going to stick it into the balloon like this. Push it all the way to the end. And you can even push it in so it's a little bit tight, has like a little bit of tension. And it kind of keeps the stick more firm. And so then we're gonna tie this off. Tie a knot there. And we're going to cut off the end. So now we have this much. That much. And then you can go to your anglerfish you previously made, and you're going to tie this end into the anglerfish. So I like to just grab the knot and pull it around a few times. Once it's in place, then you can go the other way with this section. And tuck it in pieces. You know, if you really want to do it this way, I would suggest putting 2 pinch twists right here in order to support it even more. Just like that. And now we have our anglerfish with the glowing lure. Next, we're going to do the eyes. So, blow up your balloons that you previously stuffed with LED lights. You're going to take the white nozzle and you're going to pull it out of the way. So then we're going to fill the clear balloon first. Fill it just a little bit. Like that much. And then after that, we're going to fill the white balloon. And you'll see now the light's in there. And what I like to do, this is way too much space in between the clear and the white. The white is the size I want. So we're going to take the white nozzle, pull it, and then you're going to kind of squeeze the clear and make it a little bit smaller. And as you squeeze it and hold it, air should come out of the clear one. Then it's about the size I want, a little smaller. Then we're gonna twist it and kind of pull the clear balloon back to get it nice and clear so it's not so cloudy. And then we're gonna tie a knot. If you can't tie a knot with both nozzles, then you can just grab the white one and tie a knot around the clear nozzle like that. Like that. much clear air, so we're gonna push some air out, make it a little smaller. Boom. And now we have both of these balloons. You see, we're gonna make glowing lights for the anglerfish. Push these eyes out and put these eyes in. And it really makes the anglerfish come to life. All right, and here's our anglerfish with the glowing eyes and the glowing lure. Thank you so much for watching this balloon tutorial. I hope you guys can appreciate it. And please send me your pictures of your anglerfish. All right, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.